such a bad person.
Speaking of carpooling, I don't even think the HOV lanes are open. From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, powered by Bowser Genesis of Monroeville. Thank you, T. Here's Ellen.
Okay, Green Tree Road at Carnahan. We have an accident, folks. Do watch out for that as you're trying to make your way toward the Parkway West, which, by the way, looks like a parking lot right now. Inbound, you're slow between Carnegie and the top of Green Tree Hill into those Fort Pitt tunnels. Outbound is sluggish over the top of the hill, too. And then again, out by the I-79 interchange if you're trying to make your way to Pittsburgh International this morning. Behind the Liberty tunnels, 51 northbound stacks between Edgebrook and Bousman. West Liberty Avenue is heavy before Pioneer. Parkway East inbound has the brake lights beginning at Wilkinsburg. We do have the Parkway North slow go for you approaching Bellevue Westview, and 28 remains congested in the Etna bypass down past the 31st. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 8:35. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte. Get festive with an iced gingerbread chai, or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
At Bank of America, we asked our teammates, what makes this company a great place to work?
There's very little that you can't accomplish working for Bank of America.
If you prove yourself, you can try over in a totally new way.
You can learn so much here. You're the owner of your career.
See how our teammates are growing in their careers at bankofamerica.com/great place to work. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Having a tough time paying your bills? Learn how to reduce your credit card debt to a fraction of what you owe. Call the Debt Helpline now for free advice. 800-329-9912, 800-329-9912.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/radio. That's ethos.com/radio.
I'm Ed Evans, CEO of Consumer Cellular. Ever wonder why Big Wireless wants you on an unlimited plan? They probably want you to cover the cost of those 20-somethings using all that data every month. But most people 50 and up like me only use 12 gigs or less. Don't get bamboozled by Big Wireless. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Our plans start at just $20, and we use the same towers as the big guys. Join the millions who choose something better, because if you're not using all that data, you're probably getting used.
Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com/facts. Plans include $5 credit for auto pay and e-billing. See site for additional facts.
NRG is proud to support the people and organizations giving back to the Pittsburgh community today and every day. If you've never thought about who supplies your electricity and natural gas, it's time to start. With NRG, you've got the power to choose an energy supplier that rewards you for using energy. Earn cash back, travel rewards, and even help power contributions to local nonprofits just for paying your bill. Check out offers and switch today at picknrg.com. NRG, energy that works for you and for Pittsburgh. Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay and it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
37, partly cloudy at 8:30. I'm Paul Rasmussen. The news is brought to you by PJ Fitzpatrick for your home's windows, siding, doors, and bath. Trust PJ.com. The FAA will reduce air traffic by 10% in 40 high-volume markets beginning tomorrow morning to maintain safety during the ongoing government shutdown. It's because the department is dealing with a shortage of 2,000 controllers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy said the move will affect as many as 4,000 flights a day.
I anticipate there will be additional disruptions. There will be frustration. We are working with the airlines. They're going to work with passengers. But in the end, our sole role is to make sure that we keep this airspace as safe as possible.
The FAA will release details today on the air traffic cuts. Reports say airports in Pittsburgh and Latrobe are not on the list, but connecting hubs like Atlanta, Charlotte, New York, and Philadelphia, they all are. Controllers have been working without pay since October 1st, and some have been taking second jobs or many calling out sick. Traffic is getting worse in the Pittsburgh area, and drivers are spending more time stuck on the roads than at any point in decades. News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush has the glad tidings in the newsroom.
That's right, Paul. A new report from the Texas A&M Transportation Institute shows Pittsburgh area commuters spent an average of 53 hours in traffic last year, the most since 1982, and 8 hours more than before the pandemic. Traffic is heaviest during morning and afternoon rush hours, but midday backups are also increasing as hybrid work schedules change travel patterns. Nationwide, drivers are spending a record 63 hours a year in traffic. The report points to possible solutions, including roadway expansions, better public transit, and advanced traffic management technology. In the newsroom, Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
KDKA Sports brought to you by NASCO Roofing, Pittsburgh's trusted and passionate roofer. Call NASCO at 412-373-2000. And by Kuhn's Quality Foods, your Pittsburgh hometown grocery. Alex Ovechkin scored his 900th goal last night in Washington, and tonight, OV and the Capitals visit the Penguins. That game starts at 7:30. KDKA Radio News Time, 8:33. Our next update at 9. I'm Paul Rasmussen on the Voice of Pittsburgh, News Radio KDKA.
This November, Cornerstone Television brings you Transformed by the Messiah, the compelling life story of Rabbi Jason Sobel. Find out what happened in his surprising conversation with his own rabbi and how he searched out the scriptures to defend his conversion. Watch Transformed by the Messiah, featuring Rabbi Sobel and yours truly, Sydney Goldman, Saturday, November 8th at 7:30 p.m. and Monday, November 10th at 10 p.m. on Cornerstone Television Network. That's Verizon Fios Channel 505 or Channel 805 on Comcast Xfinity.
Come with me to get my Invisalign. They walked me through everything I needed to know. How long it'll take, how it works, and what to expect. Then it was time for the real part. They put on the attachments, they blend in with my teeth, they help the aligners grip your teeth and move them the right way. It felt a little weird at first, but honestly, not bad at all. They popped in my first set of aligners, showed me how to take them out, and that was it. I'm officially part of the Invisalign Club. I even wore them at a football game, super comfortable and easy to talk with. For someone who's always filming on the sidelines or covering sports nonstop, this fits my lifestyle perfectly.
Hearing the word Medicare brings confusion and many questions. Which Medicare plan's right for you? When should you apply? Marty here for MediConnect. This is a local company based here in Pittsburgh. The folks at MediConnect make Medicare simple. Arrange for a visit in your home, online, or in their office to discuss which plan is best for your situation. There's no charge to work with the top-rated experts from MediConnect. I trust them. I use them. So should you. 888-818-6334. MediConnect.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
At Audion Hearing, our mission is simple: to make better hearing affordable for everyone. We're proud to offer high-quality, rechargeable hearing aids starting at just $98. Clear, comfortable, and ready to use right out of the box. And here's a study worth hearing. Research shows that wearing hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and hear the difference today by going to audionhearing.com. That's AUDIEN hearing.com.
It's 8:35 at KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis of Monroeville. Let's get the latest with Ellen Gamble.
Thanks, Larry. The latest is this rush hour is far from giving up when it comes to the delays and the slowdowns for you. So the Parkway West has been the main culprit this morning. Inbound, you have delays greeting you well before the top of Green Tree Hill. It is very slow go down into the Fort Pitt tunnels. Outbound is very heavy over the top of the hill as well. And then again at I-79 as you head toward the western suburbs or the airport. Parkway North, I-279. This one usually clears out first, and it's still hanging in there with delays that greet you between Camp Horn Road and Bellevue Westview. If you're thinking of using Route 65 as an alternative, you just might want to leave some extra time there. No accidents in your way as you approach the McKees Rocks Bridge, but the backups greet you with a multi-light delay that stacks toward Kendall Avenue in Bellevue. 28 southbound is heavy at the Etna Bypass. The lineup on the Parkway East is at Wilkinsburg. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 8:45. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred roofing replacement contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Today will be breezy at times and cooler than yesterday with more sun than clouds, high 54. Partly cloudy tonight, though 37. Clouding up tomorrow, followed by some rain in the afternoon. A breezy, milder day, high 61. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Thanks, Joe. Temps jumped up to 42 degrees with sunshine in the city.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at kennyross.com.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
If you want to reach out, Benasco Roofing Instant Access is a click away. You can email us, instantaccess@kdkradio.com. And every Thursday, we check in with another one of our students from the University of Pittsburgh who's part of our Next Take programming overnight from 1 till 5 a.m. And Jack Tofanelli is with us. You can see Jack. Don't say you don't know Jack, or accuse me of that. At our live stream, kdkradio.com or KDK Radio YouTube, presented by Metropolitan Window Company. Jack, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
Good. As we get ready for, I guess you guys are going to go on break soon for the holidays, right, at the University of Pittsburgh. When are you off?
Oh, actually, I think 2 weeks or a week or two. Yeah, give or take. So, pretty exciting.
When that happens, I know a lot of people are trying to make plans or already have. If they live out of town and want to fly, we had just found out late yesterday that the FAA is going to start restricting some flights up to 10% next week at the hub cities like Charlotte, Philly, Atlanta, which could potentially cause additional delays. Have you flown much in your life, Jack?
Actually, not much. I believe I've only flown like 3 or 4 times, but I will be flying this month, so I don't know how that will affect my flight. We'll see. There's been tons of issues with the government shutdown and regarding flight travel, so it's going to be really interesting to be at an airport at this time.
Oh, yeah, and here's the crazy part, and I wonder if we're in day 37. This is the longest government shutdown in history. If this in some way will affect the opening of the new Pittsburgh International Airport. Now, these flight reductions dictated by the FAA don't include Pittsburgh or Latrobe, but it's going to have some kind of residual effect. What do you know about the new airport?
We actually covered the new airport not too long ago on our show, and we were discussing actually this exact question of how the government shutdown is going to affect it opening, because it's chugging along. It's a very, very beautiful airport. I haven't been in it, but I do know that it looks really nice. And yeah, I'm really curious to know how exactly the opening will be affected. Off the top of my head, I don't know the opening date, but I do believe that construction shouldn't be obstructed, that's good. But I do feel for everyone involved with that project who now have to deal with an extra layer with the government shutdown, with the opening of our new airport, which is exciting, but now a little stressful in my opinion, but we'll see.
Yeah, for those that don't know, there is not a hard date set yet for a grand opening and transition, but it will be a game changer in terms of travel. You'll have 12 TSA gates to get through security, and then there is no tram anymore, Jack. It'll be gone, and 8 miles of conveyor belts that move the luggage. So your baggage will presumably get to you much quicker with the airside terminal that you'll enter without having to go through that long process just to get there. So that's good.
That is good. That is good. And convenience and things happening quickly at airports are the priorities. So as long as everything's working well and it's a well-oiled machine, the tram being gone hopefully isn't an issue. It's sad, but that's the way it has to be, the way the managers feel. So
we are with Jack Tofanelli, who's part of Next Take Pittsburgh, with our University of Pittsburgh students. Again, overnights 1 a.m. to 5. Just curious, based on the election Have you and your fellow students talked much about politics this week?
So it's seemingly all we talk about. So we did cover the Pittsburgh mayoral race, and then of course national news with the New York race with Mamdani winning. We've been covering local and national and international politics this entire semester. We will continue to do that. But yeah, we covered our races and New York's 100%.
Were you surprised by the results? It seemed like, Jack, a lot of young people were engaged and actually did go out to vote.
I wouldn't say I was exactly shocked about Pittsburgh's results. We're a very blue Democratic county, Allegheny County, so him winning, I wasn't too shocked about that. But yeah, everyone I was talking to, they were very excited to go out and vote, and I think it's very good that everyone's doing their Democratic duty to go out and vote for any election, national or local.
Yeah, typically in an off-election year, nearly as many people turned out that you had in a highly divisive presidential election a year ago, and that's understandable to some degree. But it was impressive, the number of young people that did participate. Hopefully that's a good sign for the future.
I agree, and I think it will be. As long as everyone makes good informed decisions and do their research, I don't see how that could be bad. Young people, we're the future, so might as well start now.
We're all counting on you, Jack.
Thank you.
All right, we'll talk to you next week. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Jack Tofinelli from Next Take Pittsburgh.
Everything you need to start your day with the Big K Morning Show on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Fall in Pittsburgh. And does Rhino Shield do a business? Just ask business owner Mike.
I was watching TV one night and saw the Rhino Shield ad, and I thought, well, if they can do a house, they can probably do a building.
And remember, Rhino Shield's not pain, it's better.
So they came out and they gave me a price, showed me how the Rhino works, how it lasts, and how the guarantee works.
Pittsburgh, right now, you can have the guaranteed protection of Rhino Shield for 15% off and 0% financing for 12 months.
They started on the building. They waited for us to leave, and they worked Saturday and Sunday so they wouldn't affect our business at all. This was the great part of it. I came back Sunday night, and you couldn't even tell they were here. There was no paint on the ground. They did a fantastic job.
Here's owner Shane Smith.
This offer is limited, so call me at 888-RHINO-41. That's 888-RHINO-41.
Don't paint.
Don't vinyl. Go Rhino.
Don't vinyl. Go Rhino Shield. Never paint your house again. Rhino Shield.
Here's a harsh fact. 40% of women and almost 20% of men suffer from varicose or spider veins. And if you think this is just a cosmetic problem, think again. Varicose or spider veins, if left untreated, can lead to swollen or discolored legs, cramping, the inability to stand or walk, neuropathy, even worse, blood clots, which can travel to other parts of your body. But here's the good news. Advanced Medical Vein Treatment Centers offers plans that treat and cure the condition, not just cover up. Grab your phone, take down this number, and call 800-587-1248. That's 800-587-1248. When you call, you'll get free information on how you can live your life to the fullest again. Walk, exercise, sleep well. Your vein problems will not go away on their own, and in time can lead to major health issues. Call Advanced Medical Vein today for free information on fast and easy solutions that are covered by most insurance plans, Medicare included. Call 800-587-1248. That's 800-587-1248 today.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding. Pittsburgh's #1 platinum roofing company.
The Big K Morning Show brought to you by Independence Health System. Expert care here.
It's 8:45 KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center. AAA traffic powered by Bowser Genesis of Monroeville. Here's Ellen Gamble.
Thanks, Larry. And as we look out live over the area roads, it looks like the rush hour is trying to recede in spots, but in other places it's just not having much luck. 51 northbound is heavy for you, for example, right around the intersection with Route 88. Then again, between Edgebrook and Bousman as you make your way to the Liberty Tunnels. West Liberty Avenue is stacking before you reach the intersection with Pioneer. 51 West Carson Street coming out of the McKees Rocks area, very heavy approaching the Corliss Tunnels. If you're trying to head down through the West End on South Main Street and Route 60 before that, you're also in some slow-go stuff. Parkway West inbound is backing before the top of Green Tree Hill. You'll line up on the Parkway East at Wilkinsburg, 28 southbound, heavy through the Etna Bypass, and then slow just at Millvale before the 31st. Our next AAA traffic on the 5s at 8:55. I'm Ellen Gamble on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Well, we have some sunshine. Looks like it'll be here today. A little cooler this afternoon's high just 54, 37 tonight. Next chance of rain tomorrow afternoon with a high of 61. Saturday, partly sunny and near 60. Mostly cloudy on Sunday, a passing shower or two with a high of 52. 42 at the airport now.
It's Marty Griffin. I have seen so much angst and anger these days that, you know what's overwhelmed me with joy and optimism? This Get Marty. The folks in this community that have stepped up. You can't help your neighbor if you hate your neighbor. Get Marty epitomizes that opportunity to help people, feed people, clothe people, educate people. If you need me, get Marty at kdkradio.com.
Get Marty is presented by Phil DeLuceni and Associates, Levin Furniture, UPMC Health System, CNS Construction, John Keefe Restaurant Group of Oakmont, and by Robert Pierce and Associates.
This year's senior class is back at homecoming, reunited and protected with mNEXSpike, the new COVID-19 vaccine from Moderna for adults 65 and older. That's because these seniors know they face the highest risk of severe COVID. mNEXSpike, COVID-19 vaccine mRNA, is a COVID-19 vaccine for people 65 and older and for 12 to 64-year-olds at high risk for severe COVID. You shouldn't get mNEXSpike if you've had an allergic reaction to a previous Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Rare cases of inflammation of the heart muscle and outer lining have been reported. Common side effects include pain at the injection site, tiredness, headache, muscle or joint pain, chills, nausea, vomiting, and underarm swelling or soreness. mNEXSpike may not protect everyone. This year's senior class came ready with a COVID-19 vaccine that helps them keep showing up. mNEXSpike from Moderna, here for the senior class. Visit mnexspike.com to schedule your vaccine today. That's mnexspike.com.
Bill Hillgrove here. If you're retired or helping a parent plan for retirement, it's time to talk about a reverse mortgage from Federated Reverse Mortgage. I went through it myself, and I get it. The idea can feel confusing, but here's the truth. With reverse mortgage, homeowners 62 or older can access the equity in their home tax-free to improve cash flow, pay off debt, or just enjoy life more comfortably. And no, you don't lose your home, you stay in it. I trusted Craig Schweiger and his team at Federated. Craig's been guiding Pittsburgh families for over 35 years, and they treat you and your loved ones with care, clarity, and respect. Whether you're planning for your own retirement or helping mom or dad understand their options, this is a conversation worth having. Call 833-888-0801 or visit fedreverse.com to schedule your free consultation. That's what I did. Equal housing lender. Reverse mortgages are subject to eligibility.
It's the Big K, Big Three. The biggest three stories we're talking about on 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
The FAA is ordering a 10% reduction of flights in 40 high-traffic markets starting Friday. Today, U.S. Airlines announced they expect a record-breaking 31 million passengers over Thanksgiving, but that could be in doubt if the shutdown continues.
There's CBS's Chris Van Cleve, Larry. Pittsburgh and Latrobe apparently not on the reduction list, but any airport you would connect to, like Philadelphia or Charlotte, maybe Atlanta or New York, probably yes, right?
Yeah, we, at this point, aren't directly involved, but it does, since so many people fly from here to those cities as hubs, it's definitely going to have some impact.
Yeah, well, the impact's expected to reach 4,000 flights a day until they get this thing straightened out with the shutdown. Now it's 12 dead, by the way, in the crash of a UPS cargo plane in Louisville, with the investigation underway.
The NTSB has identified the flight recorders, so that's very good news. We certainly hope that they will have usable data. We know for a fact, it's been confirmed that the engine did depart the wing, fell off the wing.
Robert Sumwald once chaired the National Transportation Safety Board, and we also spoke to an aviation expert, Dan Diggins, who said it may take up to 2 years to fully get a comprehensive report.
And last night on the Monumental Sports Network.
Lost it there to Ovechkin. Quick relay comes to the point. Chychrun fires. Just miss. Ovechkin turns. He scores! The Great Eight is the one and only at 900.
And I'm curious what kind of welcome he'll get tonight at PPG Paints Arena as the Caps come to face Sidney Crosby and the Pens.
Don't you think the Pens will have some kind of a tribute?
You know, that's interesting.
Recognition of some kind?
I'm going to guess, yes, they're going to do something.
I mean, it's special.
It would be a class act on the Penguins' part. They did it for Mike Sullivan when he came back as coach of the Rangers. It got him, who doesn't appear to be a super emotional guy, brought tears to his eyes.
Yeah, that's great.
I doubt Ovi will be crying here tonight. Hopefully after the game when the Penguins win. Thank you, Paul.
Stocks recovered Wednesday following several upbeat economic updates. The Dow jumped 225 points. The Nasdaq picked up 151, and the S&P 500 gained 24. The Trump administration is expected to announce an agreement today with Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly to offer their weight loss drugs through Trump RX at a lower price. Under the pending agreement, a month's supply of the drugs would cost $149 and would also get covered by Medicare and Medicaid. A strike is brewing for Starbucks. The company's unionized workers voted to walk off the job next Thursday, the day of Starbucks' annual Red Cup promotion, unless they reach a contract deal. The union is fighting for better pay and more flexible hours. Starbucks tells CBS News the company is disappointed the union voted for a strike instead of coming to the bargaining table. Speaking of Starbucks, the coffee chain is launching its holiday menu and merch today, and customers can barely contain their online excitement. One item, the new Starbucks teddy bear-shaped cups, is stealing the spotlight. It's not even on sale yet, and it's going for up to $400 a piece on eBay. And that's your CBS Money Watch report for this Thursday morning. I'm Carissa Lawson, CBS News, New York.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Also that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
SchultzFord.com, 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 SchultzFord.com.
Hey, I'm jazzed about this. Time to stock that freezer with the freshest choice meats in the burg. Thanks to Salem's Market and Grill in the Strip. Amazing place. Lamb chops, steaks cut to order, prime rib, ground meat, wings, and so much more. I'm telling you, the meat is as fresh as you can get, and the prices do not blow your budget. Order online. Use their app to arrange pickup or delivery, or visit Salem's at 29th and Penn in the Strip and grab lunch. Open 7 days a week. Free parking right next door.
The Village at St. Barnabas, the perfect place for moms.
Listen for The Drive at 5. Top stories driving the day's news weekday afternoons with Colin Dunlap. Brought to you by Service Master of Greater Pittsburgh. Demand the yellow van. Coming up right after the news at the top of this hour, we're going to talk to a United States Marine who will be the Grand Marshal for our Veterans Day Parade this Saturday. And also in the next hour, you're going to meet a man who freeze-dries pets. You've heard about cloning. Well, he's got a different way to preserve the memory of your furry friends. Is that a good way to illustrate that, Aaron?
That was a great way.
Freeze dry. 8:55 KDKA from the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, powered by Bowser Genesis. Here's Helen.
All righty then. So as you're trying to get out and about today, you have had a lot of company on the area